Hi everyone, welcome back to Love to Boogie, Love to Stitch, Season 1, Episode 14. So happy to have you here. I'm going to be doing this in a little bit of a different style, trying to get all of my pieces together and say hello to everyone. So let's get started with what's going on. Oh my God, I did all that talking and I wasn't recording to Stitch. I am so happy to have you here. If you are a old friend, welcome back. And if you are a new friend, thank you for dropping by. This is a Flosstube channel where barely anything gets finished. So if you need a finish to feel great, then mosey on along, my friend. There's like 900 of us, literally, and you will find a happy place there. If you like a, eclectic bunch of charts and things, welcome along. Happy to have you. Wanted to say thank you to everyone as we conclude our first year of our Flosstube. So I'm calling it Season 1. And I'm coming back in Season 2 in September with a bit of a new process, a little bit of a new way of recording and trying out some new things. I know that I take your feedback seriously. And so if you have any comments about how I record, let me know. I try to use my iPad and technology as much as possible, just because it makes life easier. But let me know what you're thinking about. In this year, I have been to 3 retreats. One of them was a late add-in, which was in April 28th. We received the invitation to join StitchCon because we had been on the wait list. So that was amazing. Went with that with my sister, and it was everything we expected. The annex was amazing. The keepsakes ladies are just a dream, and got to meet tons of people that I follow on Flosstube. So that was amazing. We also went to North Carolina to All Things Autumn, hosted by Annabella, and that was a delight. We met the Crazy Eights table there and had such a good time. I mean, it's everything you would want from an personal experience at a retreat. I think that each retreat has its own flavor and has all its own things that you like and you dislike. But overall, all in all, for like the reason I go, which is to be in community, spend time with my sister, meet new people who love the same things we do, and get inspired. I mean, we definitely do. Definitely have been. And then the third one I went to was this month, was a virtual retreat by the friend Stitch. Fantastic. I had never done a Zoom thing like that. I Zoom with the Crazy Eight ladies from time to time. But this was really great. Like their production value, the information they shared, how caring they are, the back of the house scenes of the recordings. I love that part. It was really, really great. A few other stats for this year. I have put 2 projects in craft prison, and they may never come out of there. So I'm happy to add more to that prison. And I mean, let's be honest, Dark Queen of the Earth was in prison and she was released. So maybe something else will come out of there. And I've been in 6 sals, which are stitch alongs, which for me means I stitch along at my pace and maybe years after you're done. But I'm really enjoying it. And I will tell you that when you do keep up, it's kind of fun to see everyone develop this stuff at the same time. But it is something I enjoy. I like the community part of things. So let me show you some of the stuff that I've been doing or looking at over the course of this year. We'll revisit some favorite oldies. And then I wanted to talk about this really cool Christmas book. Okay, we're back. Let's see what I have been doing. This is Go to Book. I have not made much progress and I've left it in the soup for way too long. Nutcracker Village. And the words are coming up backwards. Try this again. This is Nutcracker's Village. Really sparkly. Dark Queen of the Earth. Almost ready for her torso and body. This is the Sal. Can't see it. So inspired by Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching, I started ordering the Craftways Christmas, Across Stitch Christmas. And this is the, here, this is what it's called. This is the company, Craftways, sorry for the sun. And this is the 2017 version. Just amazing amount of cross stitch for Christmas. I love Christmas cross stitch, not that I have many going. And I mean, the designs are gorgeous, and you know, designers that I actually know and have things in my stash of theirs anyway. So I think it's like a win-win. They're beautiful. I'm just gonna say. I mean, look at that. That's just so gorgeous. They have great stuff, and then this one is the one for this year. Here it is, and here's the back, and it is an amazing amount of beautiful, beautiful artwork. So if you can, look at these. These two are part of my favorites. Let's see if I can get that in there without the sun being too much in the way. I could move, you know, and not have the sun, but look how beautiful. So get them. Craftways online. They mail them to you. They bill you later. I want to say it's $25, but for the amount of patterns you get, well worth it. Right now, we are just doing a sound test because I am dying of heat because I am in menopause, I'm guessing. But then I have VSG and I'm cold all the time. So there's no winning. No winning in my life. But let's see how the sound goes. I may or may not have the names of these. So we're just going to show what we have. So this is Bluebird Designs. And I decided to add the poem that it brings inside of it. And so I charted that with Hello Liz Matthews words. And it says, if I had a flower for every time I thought of you, something, something, something about a garden I can walk through. So the book of the birdie is done. And then that's what's left to do. I am loving that. This one traveled with me to Spain, and I will insert a picture of it being in Spain with me. This one is what I call Halloween Gnomes. I bought the pattern online on Etsy. It is on Murky by Pictures Plus. It's Ada. I want to say 14 count. I don't know. I don't have the thingy with me. And I want to finish this because I want to gift it. So that is what it looks like. I don't have much to go. I should get on it and finish it. So that is Murky. This is Welcome to the North Pole by Primrose. This is being done on Color and Cotton Ada. Tea Leaves is the name of the color. And this is wrinkled as there's nobody's business because this one just traveled with me too. Oops, this way. There you go. Hold on. That's not a good way to look. Oh, that is what I have done. What is wrong with me? There we go. Sort of. This one is the Water and Tree Sow that I'm doing with my friend Stacy. I am nowhere near, but here we go. And I'm doing this on Sulky with my own color selection, trying to match what they had on their sound, but not necessarily. And I have a few Color and Classic Works colors, but the rest of them are this Sulky pack that I put together. So this one is Oh Feathers by Rosewood Manor. Here is the chart. And here is my progress. Not bad. It is, I don't know, it was like a little confusing for me, like how to get my mojo of how to get started. But I think that I figured it out and I can now do this. Teresa the Little Stitcher, who sent a whole bunch of people over here one day on a funny live. It was hysterical. She has a Teresa Made Me Do It Sal. This is stitching the Bella Filipina Lacapati. I'll insert a picture somewhere. And this is the meager start that I have. And I will tell you the name of the, and that looks grayer in the there. Let's see. That looks like the real color. So, how it began with us, which is being done on 40 count Newcastle linen by Picture This Plus. I'll insert a picture of my progress here. This is the Holiday Card 2021 by the Blue Flower, and I am working on this one here. Can't say it's an amazing amount of progress, and I need to figure out which way it goes. I believe it goes this way. It might be wrong, but I think it goes that way. So we'll figure it out. And on the screen, this is not looking like the purpley blue it is. Like it looks more purple than blue. This one I started last year to commemorate my VSG, and it is on the Stitch Me Vanilla Latte Lugana 32 count, and it's Your Own Kind of Beautiful by the Tiny Modernist. That is all the progress I've made. Eventually I'll figure out if I'm going to do the butterfly. I mean, I am going to do the butterflies, but if I'm going to do the roosters as well. But I love this fabric. I really like the Stitch Me fabric. I think that her colors and just everything, the quality of it is amazing. A Year in the Woods, The Beaver by Cottage Garden. I have most of the series. I have none of them done, but I have them. And here is the progress of that. That is his foot. And this too, I think, is on 40 count. So this is my second 40 count. I use magnification, people. Magnification and a lot of light. So these don't dry with me. Anything that's a 40 count stays. And when I travel, I try to take anything that's on Ada, because that's usually like 14 count, or I try to take anything that that's on like 18 count. 32 count is not bad, but I have to use my readers, and I have to bring a special light just because in the evenings it's a no-go. This is Hand Painted Tiles by Shannon Christine. I like her stuff a lot, and I usually get her things as a digital download, and a few of them I've purchased a hard copy, and then I just print them out so I can have a working copy. And I use them on my, okay, how does this one go? I'm pretty sure it goes this way. Can't mess it up. Another one that took me a little bit to get the rhythm of how these would go, and I was almost about to put it in Craft Prison, and then I figured out how to do this one, and I was like, oh wait, I think I got it now. It's just more of like where to make the color changes. I don't like a messy back. Not that I'm, by no means am I a super clean in the back kind of stitcher, but I wanted to figure it out. Like I need to like go through the hoops here. I will insert a picture here of my rod, what is it called? Scroll rods. This is Reflections of Amsterdam by Ink Circles. So this is the pattern, and I am doing it with Carry-On. This is the Water Lilies color that I chose to do it on. I'm not sold on the fabric I'm doing it on, to be honest. The fabric is a little dark, and so I might restart it. But I do love this. It's just beautiful. It's like different colors, purples and blues. Teresa Koget's World Go Round on Moss by Color and Cotton 32 count. This, oops, that's his head. This is part of our sale of the Crazy Eights. So I'm done with the bear. He's missing an eye. And then I'm on to the fox. This Little House Needleworks, the library. It's a beautiful chart. And this is being done on, I have no clue. And I will, it's being done on macaroon by Color and Cotton, 32 count Lugana, when I was on the Club of the Month. So this is my progress. I love the fact that I had a mistake with the door. I don't know, it just makes me happy. And I'm obviously missing a few stitches there. I'll figure that out. So this is a very like yellowy mottled color, which doesn't quite come through. Don't know. Anyway, this one is a Country Cottage Needleworks Afternoon in New York. This is on Sandstone by Color and Cotton Ada, and it's 32 count. And so I'm done with the Empire State Building. Those are 2 trees and a bench next to it. So that is where we're going. I will find the name of this pattern. I don't have anything in the bag with it, but the ginormous needle minder, and then this guy. Done with Classic Colorworks, and I don't know if this is an itty bitty farm or which one it is, but I love the variegation. I'll try to put the name down here somewhere. This one is Rosewood Manor Autumn Quaker, stitched on CWC 28 count linen sandstone. And so that is as far as I've gotten. This is the edge, and this is the edge. So I have a lot of fabric left over. So and I'll just give you like a little preview of it. I don't do page finishes. I just go wherever my fancy takes me, wherever colors I'm thinking of that day that make me happier, and that's how I go about doing it. So I'm happy. This one gives me so much comfort, and I love stitching on this. This is beautiful linen. I actually bought some more of this to try to do a sal. I'm doing it. It was also a Rosewood Manor. Trying to do it in the same fabric because I like it so much. This is a Cup of Cheer by Shannon Christine Designs, and what I was doing was trying to make a small for StitchCon, and so I decided to do these 2 only and see if I had enough time to finish them. I finished the cross stitch. No, I did not. Maybe not. I'm close to finishing the cross stitch, but I didn't make it to that. And I made it on a small fabric, so I might be able to get 1 more in, but definitely not these 2. So I'll have to think about if I want to do the whole thing over again. And it's super cute. I can't say it took me a long time, but it was a lot of fun doing them. And so I still might finish them as a little pillow or a little something another. So does this mean I finished something? I don't think so. I think there's something missing on them. Maybe nothing's missing. Let's call this a finish. Yay! Oh God. Okay, here we go. And there you go. It's not a finish, but we can dream. This is Sugar and Spice. It is on a powder pink splash 32 count Lugana, and this is what that looks like. And this is as far as I got. You know, I was working on this last December, so I probably have not touched this since last December. Definitely, and I bought one for 2023, but I'm not doing 2023 because the temperature has been exactly the same the whole summer. But I'm finishing up 2022. I have all of the temperatures and everything listed, and I do want to finish this up this fall because I want to start one for 2024. But I'm not going to do butterflies. I have another pattern. So glad I skipped a year, but I love the way that they look, and I would love to finish it. And I think that when I finish it, I'm going to put the date along the top. I'm going to put the date along the top, and then I'm going to figure out how to kind of create a little legend so you understand what the colors mean. So I'll add that. I think I have enough fabric in it to finish it with that way. And this is being done fully in sulkies. I did a sulky conversion to her color suggestions. This is January of 2022. This is a Etsy design I got on Etsy, and it is inside out, done on 22 count ivory hard hanger, and it is stiff like it's like nobody's business. And the blues are killing me. I was so bored with the blues. So hopefully when I get to other colors it'll be more fun. And this was a new start this year and not much progress. And where I'm at is somewhere right down here. So it's super boring because it's just all those shades of blue. I'm not anywhere near getting to the fun colors. And I'm still deciding if I'm going to do the whole outline. I just might outline her, but not fill her in, because who has time for that? Blackberry Designs, Baby It's Cold Outside. And I have no clue what I'm doing it on. I will put it up here when I see it. And this is my progress. So by row, I bought this on the Fat Quarter Shop, and it's by Lori Holt. And I am somewhere in these guys here. This is being done on a, let's see, Ivory Ada 18 count, and I believe it goes this way. Yep, it goes this way. This is Little House Needleworks Winter Petites, and I'm doing the little house, and the house is tiny. I'm doing that one, and on sparkly fabric. That's my progress. And so let's talk about finishes. We don't count WIPs because we don't do that. But I did have some finishes in this first year, in our first season together. So season 1 finishes are Madame Chaneling's Cats in the Rain. Aren't they cute? Yeah. Oh goodness, I think that one of the cat is missing an eye, but you know what, we're going to count that as I did it on purpose. So there we go. I also have this finish, which I was trying to make into a pillow and didn't quite work out. So oops, there's like a lot of thread right here, but that's this guy. Isn't that awesome? So those are my 2 finishes for this first season. Oh, I lied. I also had the finish I gave away as a smalls at StitchCon. So I will find the picture and I will insert it here. So that's a total of 3 finishes for our first season together on Flosstube. So as we wrap up our first season together, I want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for coming. I've had a great time stitching, and season 2 starts in September, and I'm going to come back with some new ideas, some new ways of doing things, and some of my Flosstube happiness. And I'm going to keep my WIP parades going and my dogs barking in the background. You take care. Have a great end of the summer.